Hello everyone, welcome back to Northwestern Central Railroad. Boxes. You all love them. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was heavy. But let alone until you get this. So you got box. Then you got another box. Then you got more boxes. More boxes. And when you keep collecting more trains, you keep getting more boxes. More boxes. More boxes. Oh my god! Well, I have no more storage now, so I guess I'm going to leave all the junk here for the time being. Model train boxes. Now, I feel like that's something that everyone can get into, or at least some of the people who have the biggest brain bones thinking like, oh my god, trains! But when you really start to analyze like the contents that the holy grail of model railroading is sitting inside of, do you think of this is my plate for dinner tonight? But really, this all sort of fashion kind of ties into another familiar site of hobbies. Video games! You got all these video games here, but you're thinking of, why the hell did I buy this at a game store when I'm just missing the box? Like, wow, why would I want that? Or sometimes you could just go, oh my god, I love this game so much. I got everything with it. I got the manual. I got the QR code for it, so I can steal a Nintendo store and get free points. I can buy it off the Wii shop. Or there's some games where you're like, okay, I have it, but I made an effort to not buy the system with it. Or there's some games where it just has no box with it, where it just came in a CD, which is like, what? What are you talking about? No. And then you got other stuff which you find in here, like, why is this in a stock DVD case that you found from China? Or there's some model train paraphernalia that you just buy because, oh my god, it's in a box. It's got everything with it. Oh my god. It's got electric knuckle couplers. Oh my god, it has support to Wii U gamepad. But really, it's kind of a crazy food buffet where you got sort of boxes where it's, okay, well, I was really looking for one of these, and I got one, and it's never been opened before. Yay! But then sometimes you get something like, ooh, I got more rolling stock, but I already own this item, and it's, as I can tell by this corner of the box, it's slightly used and has been opened before, so I don't feel too bad about buying it. And then you get some stuff like, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm never gonna use it. And then for some people who really want to beat the juggernaut and collect authentic model trains, but forgot to buy the box, they'd be like, well, it's a substitute. So here in this entire video, we're gonna go over several tiers of the model train market when it comes to collecting all its little containers full of special items. And we're going to start off at the highest tier, mint, the peppermint tier. That's going to be the items that have either never been opened before by the original seller, or you bought them secondhand and they still have not been used. Second tier, we're going to call the lookalikes, which is pretty close to the original, although may have a little slight imperfection with them and are used. 3 is just the straight out used train boxes where it's okay, yes, there's damage on the box, but it's okay. And then 4, we got the sloppy seconds, where it's just not looking good. It's in pieces. It's not even worth getting. And then 5, you got the literal landfill piece of the crap. So let's get started. So we're gonna start off in our little peppermint tier of tier 5, the mint condition. And this is gonna include some items here. It's gonna be the Lionel merchandise dispatch transit reefer boxcar with a smoke unit on it to simulate a hot box, a house under construction accessory, and last but not least, we will do the Lionel missile launcher locomotive, and they will all get their special little chat about in upcoming video. When I have experienced my time as a collector in model railroading, I've seen people treat these things like Picasso paintings, looking at all the little intricate details on it, making sure all the little phonetics are correct on it.
seeing if there's any spelling mistakes on it or graphical errors that would increase the value of it, seeing if the packing tape on it is still sealed on it, which would show that it's new. But sometimes people just take it over the top, for God's sake. It is so annoying to see this happen. And especially looking at, oh my God, it's got words on it. Like, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? I have more interest looking at that train in the back. Look at that train. Oh my God. I found it more interesting than this box that I found for $2.99.
But then for the people who don't want to necessarily go broke and spend all their money on a box with a piece of engine or rolling stock in it, they'd be like, okay, well, looking at this on this dealer display case or on a shelf, it's a little imperfection. It's discounted, marked down price from a new mint condition. It's got everything with it. It's got going smoothly, and it's easy on the budget. Oh no, a tracker. And because of these lookalikes, they definitely do look pretty good. They are almost identical to what someone will call like new or new, but it's been used very discriminately. If you look very carefully, oh my God, I bought a train without the train. So when people really do buy these train stuff, they're really looking forward to what they call value for money. For me, all I just see is, oh my God, marks. I haven't seen these in 6 years. I need to get this because it's only $1, and I need that. And then your parents like, get the hell out of the store. I don't want you buying that. So sometimes we just resort to used, or sometimes if you really want to have no skull, buy just the box. And then the next stage of dark deception, which I already figured out the name of, but I don't want to go back to, is there, and there. What is going on with Rio? Now, I will go over this box in particular, this pre-war box set, and there's a little bit of a story. I'll tell you what. So, back in the time of 2023, I have purchased a train set from a friend who actually, I believe if I could get the thing right, a friend gave it to me from watching the videos as a gift or something. I'm pretty sure, if I can remember correctly. I do not have a good memory. But he handed me this glorious 1668 with its engine, tender, boxcar, tank car, and the caboose is somewhere. Actually, here's the caboose. Now, I love my friend to death. He's absolutely amazing. But this is not how you package train stuff. Because the thing is, the way that this shows up at my house is exactly like this. This is not in any other sort of special box, or at least a shipping box. It just showed up through the mail, like this, completely opened up. And I was so mortified at how much condition issues that this box had taken on a flight from FedEx for over 9 hours. And it could do it dirty, but you know, I will commend him this. If I will ever buy a box set like this, I would definitely not pay anything lower than $50 because of the condition of everything else. It actually did come with a track and a transformer, but on further investigation, I did some research from a little YouTuber called Toy Train Tips and Tricks. He was talking about how these transformers are absolute health hazards. It's like, wow, I can consider this second to deadly, right up there with choking hazards, because this can kill you. This can set your house on fire. This can get your building into a foot of blaze and shown on the 8 o'clock news. And not sure if all the paparazzi is worth it because of a failed transformer from the 30s was the whole main cause of it. There you go, you gotta move. There goes $1,500 for using that whoopsie. So I was told, just use it as a door stopper. But for me, I just use it as a little footnote in history and keeping it in this presented box that I feel is much needed to stay because it does not need to go any further. And then we're gonna get to by far the funniest part of the of this video is, hold on, dramatic effect. What happened to our lives?
Okay, well, you had an effort to keep the box in a good condition, but you didn't.
When looking at these boxes, you're just like, what the hell happened? What were you thinking if you were gonna buy the engine with the box, but then the box turned out that it was just gonna be have better use than what us humans would classify as toilet paper? Because who's gonna buy this? Oh hey Jim, I bought a train with the box in it. Oh hey, cool. Do you want to show me the box? Slapped upside the forehead.
I don't think anyone has the biggest pair of meaty legs to say in this entire world that they live on. That giving this stuff away with trains in this condition is absolute monstrous.
Ding, 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 ding. It is time for the bonus round! The bonus round on the Northwestern Central Railway box video! Hello everybody, my name is Johnny Knoxville. And today, we're showing a contest off of what we like to consider trash, inflation, misleading guidance of what you consider a box to be. This actually happened to me once. On a recent trains purchase, I bought a set from 1973. I believe it was a 240 Atlantic with a Mighty Sound of Steam tender. I'm sorry, not Mighty Sound, a mechanical sound of steam tender. 2 freight cars, actually 3 freight cars, and a caboose. But it didn't say they would come in the box, but they just graciously so happy to write on the label and say that this is replacement boxes for them. I swear to God, I want to toss myself down the stairs from looking at this, because clearly you made an effort, but you didn't.
If this thing didn't even come with a box in the first place, why give it a fake box that it doesn't even look remotely good at with Sharpie written on it and identifying what's actually in it? I have more goddamn interest looking at this box instead of looking at this engine that I found. I think that's more interesting.
But really, the whole used market of train boxes is pretty crazy. But honestly, I'll just show real quick some of my highlights are. And it's going to take me maybe about six seconds because everything is so jumbled around all over, and frankly, I feel like I made a bit of what I call a mess. So here's one I'll start out with. I got this really nice box here for a 6456 Lionel Corporation 2-bay hopper. It was actually quite nice. I do like this box. It's got all the paraphernalia in it. It's got the little side holders in there that they say you got to recycle, but some people say they really don't want to. But that ain't the best of it. The best of it is definitely not this. Don't look at that. But it's this. This is a number 3520 operating searchlight car. But the interesting part of this is I actually have a box with a sticker on it from, Madison Hardware Company. And I believe this was during World War II, when, all the metal was shortage and they couldn't buy anything or make any more trains. So I believe there was a, if I can get the information right, this was made just to repair trains that needed servicing, or actually made some trains. Actually, another YouTuber name of JT Shortline. No, that's not it. It's some weird name that I can't pronounce correctly or know off the top of my head right now. But this person has a massive layout and actually did a full video just running trains, talking about through text boxes of the Madison wartime freight. So it's pretty cool. I actually do have the freight car here. And it doesn't work. If anyone knows what this thing does, If anyone know what that latch does, let me know, because I'm confused. But then we have come to the holy grail, the craziness of boxes in the history, and my feeling, my idea of collecting motor trains. It's definitely got to be the set boxes.
I only want to show 2 on display here, but this is one great example where this is one of the highlights of collecting trains is peaked. It is amazing because collecting these big chunky boxes with a whole train set in it, either if it's a starter set or a premium set, whatever scale it is absolutely invigorating in a good way to see these massive boxes and think, oh my god, I love this so much, but I have no space for it. But really, these are quite nice. These are quite nice. So I'm just gonna go over 2. For example, we're gonna start with a starter set, which is your basic train, rolling stock, track, and power supply. Nothing too much. This is a Rail Master. Sounds like a canceled episode of He-Man. But really, all this is a definitely UL tested. This is UL tested. We gotta know that, or else we're gonna get doxxed. So this is a UL tested HO train set produced by the Titan of Trash, Lifelike. I like them because they're cheap. I don't like them because they make crap. And what's the funny thing is, even though I'm going severely off topic, I actually got a train that is a part of this set. Right here. I hate this brand so much that I only pulled 26 cars behind this F unit and it shot the motor in it. So now when you're running around, it sounds like it hooked up to 5 ventilators. So as of right now, the thing is, I wouldn't say 100% working, but it's getting the job done. But really, this is quite nice. I do like this set. And then we go from the birth of a child to the absolute Giga Chad of a starter set to a premium set. That's what I'm gonna call it, because premium sets are for the experienced model enthusiasts, the hardcore bad to the bone, that all of us have been begging to watch their videos on and see their social media influence rise into the depths of Mount Everest. And these are possibly the cream of the crop on what you're gonna get for value for money. So this is I don't know if it's gonna show a label on any part of the box, but it doesn't. This is a Lionel 90th anniversary GP9 freight set, and obviously it's been used. It's got everything you need in here to get a real train set, not one of them baby toys. We got your certificate of authenticity or letter from the actual president of Lionel at the time during the 90s, which I believe was Richard Kuhn. He's gave it, this is obviously every premium set, you got to get his love letter for resignation, and also asking if you want to go to prom. You get your engine, and all you get with it is the rolling stock. And in this case, we got a Lionel 90th anniversary themed GP9. We get 5 64/64 size boxcars and several little details showing off the history of the company in a very loose brow kind of way. But other than that, you got the cool cars, and then you get to, I would say, I'm trying to find a good word for this. Trying to put its moment on the map with showing that this is a true premium starter set from the 80s or 90s, with a bay window caboose. I like it that was the way. I like it. But really, it's a nice premium set. It's quite nice. I think I paid over. This is one of the train sets, or at least it was part of model railroading, that I say I
heavily overpaid on. I got scammed big time when I seen this set with the box on the internet for about $170. I paid $363. I'm probably just gonna stick with Trange.com if I'm gonna go for the premium starters, premium sets. But yeah, you got the premium sets, you got the starter set boxes. Those two criteria make collecting trains awesome. Alright, so editor's note here. I completely forgot to leave out an entire segment of what I like to call the other brands, not mainly Lionel, because obviously you got other competition out there, and no other company is just gonna stand on the sideline and warm up the bench waiting for their time to come, waiting for their time to come, like AHM or American Made Models, who I believe they were the ones who made in the post-war era of Lionel these extruded aluminum passenger cars that pissed off Lionel so much because they got up to the game. They got there before Lionel did. So before they released their own passenger cars for their brand new model of the F3, the 2343 Santa Fe F3 model. But yeah, besides that, there's other companies out there. They got their hand in model railroading. Some did good, some did bad. Some got bought up by others. Some are still on today. So we're gonna go over these real quick. We got a K-Line boxcar for a boxcar named State of Maine Classic Boxcar. Amazing. We got a more modern design of it. This is not the one that has a little sticker on it saying an official Lionel product. This one is a NYC boxcar. You got another engine here. This is Walter. Put the train back in your box, Walter. Hold on. GP9M. Trying to finish the joke. Then you got an Athearn. This is for a undecorated RPO heavyweight passenger car kit. Really nice. And unlike the other ones where you got the tabs on it on the sides, this one you just, if gravity wants to stop being a B, you can take off the lid on and off. Got a good suction to it. Stays good. You're all set. And then we got a new brand that I recently tried out in a I would say the most recent trains haul I made, which is this industrial rail 027 Pennsylvania tank car, which I'm assuming is a 6,000 gallon or a 20,000 gallon. But yeah, nothing too much. It is, I've never heard of industrial rail before in my life. I've never heard of this brand. All I knew was Lionel, MTH, Atlas, and Williams, and K-Line. Other than that, before I got into the channel, that was my go-to. This, I don't even know what it is. Like, I swear I'm gonna have diarrhea looking at this. Oh, looking great. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I really hope y'all like this. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, hit the notification if you want, and stay tuned for any other videos coming out on my channel. Take care, y'all. Have a very good day.